like the video.
So around a week ago, I saw this tweet that said, share a piece of lore about your dating life. And somebody reposted that tweet and shared this. I have never kissed a woman before. I have never held hands with a woman. I am still a virgin. 31 years of living like this. When I first saw this tweet and showed it to my wife, I couldn't stop laughing. Not because like this person deserves shame for like not getting any action, but just it has 6.5 million views, and I just don't understand why you would share this. I have literally thought about this tweet every single day for the past week. I tried to talk to my wife about it. She doesn't care about the incels' plight. She didn't even know what incel stood for at the time. She thought it was just like a stupid person. You know, somebody's dumb, you call them an incel. That's not true, okay? An incel is somebody, obviously I know this. I am one.
Huh?
An incel is somebody that would like to have sex if they could, but are just resigned to the fact that they are so undesirable that nobody will touch them. Not voluntarily celibate, but involuntary. I am fascinated by this post. I'm fascinated by this page. And because my wife finds no humor or interest in this topic whatsoever, you're going to listen to me figure out what is going on with this Twitter page, with the people associated with it, because some of these posts will blow your mind. And I'm also trying to figure out whether they're trolling or not. It's season 3.
Derapy. Season 3 of Derapy.
If you have to approach a woman, it is over before it began. This incel account posted this 10 hours ago as of recording. And this is one of those tweets that makes me wonder, like, are they trolling? Because it sounds like so pitiful and desperate that it is surely a joke, right? It's not a joke. When you visit the page, the bio reads, a community for men that lack romantic relationships despite trying, account run by the moderators. It has almost 37,000 followers, and they also have this community where they can like talk amongst themselves that has 15,000 members. First, I want to scan some of their posts, and then we'll take a look inside the community. That's where the real shenanigans is going down. We have a post that says, women's preferences are actually requirements. And that's just not really true. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't, really. I think that this is just a sign of someone who is defeated. It's someone who speaks in absolutes, you know? These women say they want a tall man. I am not tall man. Guess I'll be meeting God unfulfilled. Damn. Another post reads, if you're an unattractive man, all your insecurities are real. Oh. This is just doomer talk. If any one of their followers reads this, it's just kind of meant to validate these negative feelings that they already have towards themselves. And if it reaches someone who's struggling, it really is just trying to like pull them closer to this club of incels. And there's a few more here. This one reads, if you're an unattractive man, your entire life is one big humiliation ritual. But this would only be the case if your entire life revolves around attracting women. Like, have you ever had a honey bun? Have you ever felt like the cool rush of clean pool water right after feeling the light burn of a summer sun? Have you ever listened to the OG Teen Titans intro? Hey. Being ugly is only humiliating as long as you assign yourself that label. That's more humiliating than however you actually really look. It's just being like, I'm ugly, I have no chance. There's more to life than just chicks digging you. Just try and laugh at something. There are 2 more posts that I want to highlight before we dive into the hellscape that is the actual community of these misguided twerps. One is a post from August 10th that has these images of like Mila Kunis and Zendaya and Cardi B and other random women without makeup on. And the caption reads, these are the women that are calling you incel. First of all, no, they're not. They don't know you exist. But also, what's the point of posting what I assume they think are unflattering images of these people? If you have isolated incidents where you're unsuccessful with women, that's one thing. But trying to like target celebrity women and showing them and what you think are like unflattering moments, like how does that help anybody? The point is to hate on women. And it's just weird that this person who absolutely does desire to have a real relationship with a woman at some point, it's just odd that they think that they can simultaneously run a page where they're hating on women and feeling sorry for themselves, but also deep down just want a woman. It is very difficult to have and maintain a real relationship with a real woman while also simultaneously hating on women at the same time. But it gets far worse because these people, this incel community, they don't just hate women, they also hate men that get women or men that they assume are getting women. They have these phrases called like black pill and height pill, and they talk about genetics a lot, which is super weird. Like if a man is genetically superior to you, then you will just never have a chance with a woman that like he wants or something. It's all very strange. So this post from August 9th from the involuntary Twitter page says, if a woman genuinely desires you, she will approach you and initiate. There's no need to humiliate yourself by approaching. So in one post, it's like, look at these women. They look down on you. Look at them. They don't look so hot without this makeup. But also, you will humiliate yourself if you even try to approach a woman. And unfortunately, I have to keep it real. Generally speaking, women are not approaching men as much as men approach women. That's just a fact. But I'm gonna tell you a secret, okay? I am closer to 5'6" than I am to 6 foot. I am short. I am not in terrific shape. I don't wear nice clothes, really, but I used to be really successful as a professional fundraiser, like a street canvasser, and I literally was stopping upwards of 100 women, stranger women in the street, striking up conversations with them that would last 5, 10, 15 minutes out of literally nothing. Complete strangers. And you know what I was doing? Complimenting shoes, complimenting t-shirts. Women are actually just people, believe it or not. And sometimes did people look right past me, ignore me, reject my offer for a sincere and courteous conversation? Yeah. But the thing about my job and about life is that there's always another person. I know that sounds obvious and I'm getting a little bit off track, but like, it's really not that big of a deal. If you try to talk to somebody and they don't want to talk back to you, then I guess they aren't the right person to talk to. Anyways, where was I at? These dudes also hate other dudes. So underneath this tweet where it's saying there's no need to humiliate yourself by approaching, we get a comment from this dude named Daniel, and your time is up, buddy. We're calling you out. This comment says, they all want the tall douchebag chads. I went to go grab a weight at the gym tonight, and this piece of shit said, you shouldn't be here, don't hurt yourself. I guess I was in his way when I wasn't. I said, please clarify, and he put his headphones in and wouldn't answer. I lift more than them, but that doesn't matter. Only height matters. And women also hate you. They hate that you exist around them. It's dehumanizing and fucking sick. Do not move to Arizona. Even fives in their upper 30s are fucking driving G-Wagons. Makes me sick. It's all materialism and chads. Many would assume I'm poor. No, I'm not a dumbass who's obsessed with shit. This is a real person, and 60 people like that tweet, and it's the craziest thing I've read today. Women also hate you. They hate that you exist around them. If I'm a woman and I see this tweet from you, I'm doing everything I can to stay away from you. It's gotta be cyclical. Like, you have a bad experience with a woman, and then you have people tell you how bad women are, and you're like, yeah, women also bad, and then all you do is complain about how bad women are, and then you're shocked that, like, they can sense your hostility towards them, and they want nothing to do with you. I think that I've never not really had an appreciation for women, and it's always made sense to me to, like, try to be nice and make them feel important, but it's always been like a takes two to tango type thing. You give some, and if you are getting some back, then you continue to give. But if you're giving some and you're not getting back, then you just gotta take your foot off the gas and go somewhere else. Okay, last public post. This one is stupid enough to where you understand why I don't know what the angle is. I don't know if it's like a real person with like a real goal running the page, whether they're serious, whether they're just rage baiting. Like, what is the purpose of this? This tweet is from August 3rd, and it simply reads, I don't care for the opinions of women who won't have sex with me.
What Draymond say?
Come on, cuz. You can't think that's okay to admit. Even if you felt that way. Which, by the way, why do you feel that way? That's a problem. But even if you felt that way, hey, take that one to the grave, my man.
And this is the same account that posts things like women are so mean and they won't give a little incel like me a chance. but also your opinion means nothing if you won't touch me.
Die!
Ying for a woman's love and affection has clearly affected this person, and they should seek professional help. Now, if you think that's bad, which I know you all do, let's enter the incel talk community with 15,000 members and see how many posts we can get through before I can't handle it anymore. Incel talk, a place where incels and those that can relate to the situation can talk freely. One of the first posts I see is one that says, daily reminder that your life would have been completely different if you were 10 inches taller. We have another post where man goes on rampage and body slams his girlfriend. And this post is shared with the caption of, meanwhile, we are alone and miserable. Funny how that works, huh? Literally sharing clips of violence against women just to be like, wow, and we still can't get one. It only gets worse. This one says, being born ugly is the most fatal disability. Yeah, bro, it's not having no limbs, being blind and deaf. It's not any condition that causes you aches or pains that just won't quit and keep you up at night in constant agony. Nah, it's just having an ugly mug. The single most fatal disability. Truly looks that'll kill. All right, it's getting dark out here. Fortunately, this happens to be an audio-only show, but this post reads, there are roughly 1,500 6'1+ white tall men with Chad faces, bone mass, harmony, angularity, who are 17 to 30 years old in the United States. All American women want those 1,500 men. Yes, that's the root of the problem, and no one can change it. Better start bone smashing today. And I kid you not, this is literally a 27-second video of a guy just repeatedly punching himself in the face. Please call the police. There are 4 comments on this. One is, I'ma start head mashing, to be honest.
2.
The second one is just, no.
3.
The third one is calling them a slur. And the fourth one is,
4.
All women want Chad. White Chad is the top, but every race of Chad has women wanting them. If you're Chad, you've won. It's just ironic because who are the Chads? Where are they? In my experience, Chad has always been like a negative connotation to call somebody a Chad, a Giga Chad. But what I find most fascinating is that like there's literally this video of this dude just repeatedly punching himself in the head and nobody's doing anything about it. I just think that's absolutely insane.
I see why your wife didn't want to talk about this.
Another post that is just simply anti-woman. Women say they aren't a hive mind, but also all of them hate lonely men. I've never seen a group of women show sympathy for us. Just rare individuals. Actively looking for sympathy for being lonely is crazy. It's like, do you want them to feel sorry for you and then date you? Or would having them feel sorry for you make you feel better so you would be open to dating women? But I don't know, man. I don't know. I shouldn't even try to figure it out. I don't think these people are trolling. I think they're actually this sad. I would like to close out this episode because I am getting just drained with the amount of pity that I'm seeing. This post says, made myself an AI woman audio calling me a good boy just to make myself feel something.
You're such a good boy, Bamarcus.
This is where I tap out. If you're an incel, if you think you are, or describe yourself as such, or you think you're like on the edge of being there, I am not here to tell you that there is no hope. In fact, I am short. I can barely see straight. I'm black. I'm not a Chad. I don't have a lot of money. I grew up wearing bifocals. I have no sense of style, okay? I found someone. You can find someone. I literally proposed when I was driving for Lyft full time. Within like the first year we were dating, I was delivering pizzas for Papa John's and working as a desk assistant on campus. I had love, I lost it, I found some more. The worst thing you can do is commit to defeatism, nihilism, whatever the hype pill is. It's a myth. Don't live in an online echo chamber of losers. I believe that there are lonely men. I believe that there are mean women and some of them have unrealistic standards. I agree that rejection sucks, but just don't take it out on everyone else. And also don't take it out on yourself. Don't punch yourself in the face repeatedly. Don't subject yourself to public humiliation. Don't tweet things like, I'm not listening to your opinion if you won't let me put my body in your body. Don't make AI recordings of a female voice calling you a good boy. And if you do, just keep it to yourself, dog. Take some walks, do some push-ups, get in a habit of complimenting women without an expectation of bodies touching, and make sure you smell good. Check out Owl Soapery, link in the pinned comment and description. Thank you so much for sponsoring Derapy continually. Listen, love you. Mean it. Spread the bread. Don't be an incel. Enjoy the outro by Odin Crimson.
But twice, and we can do this all night. Remove the husk that make us us, and now you looking white rice crazy. Oh, now you looking at my life crazy. A little DiCaprio feeling Scorsese. Maybe I got that bump, jump out that truck. I'm tall as fuck, they got a stare. Griselda Blanco in that trunk, so get the fuck up out of there like. Better hope that shot gon' miss some. Better hustle, time don't pick none. Hold up, just caught my rhythm. Hands up for the run, ain't talking about a gun, but the sound and make crowds fill up. And a one-on-one for love. So will you kick me when I'm down? Can you hold $1 million? Can you see my value now? Will you change up when I got it? Can you recognize that crown? Turn a queen into a goddess. I need winners all around. And most of y'all ain't bad it, bitch. I'm down.